of death, circle of death, circle of death, circle of
Of
death.
course.
Oh, we're live.
Of course it's the circle of death. Oh, we're live. Well, hit it.
Here, here we go. Hit it, y'all.
Yes.
Mood. It is a mood. That intro is a mood. And
We regret nothing.
I have to say this, and I mean this with no shade at all, because I think we've mentioned it before. I mean this sincerely. I can't get over how much Obama looks like Michelle when he's all dragged up.
Yes.
I just, it's,
Oh my God, yes.
it is what it is. And I don't mean that with any shade at all. I mean that sincerely. I was watching it today real closely and I'm like, yeah,
Uh,
that looks like First Lady when he's
well,
all
I
gussied
mean,
up like that.
since you've mentioned it, here, I'm gonna share this real quick.
Okay.
Since you've I found myself going down a rabbit hole today, y'all. And we are gonna get on topic, but it's gonna be just a minute because this is only like 30 seconds
All
long.
right. It's
Are you
showing. Oh,
sharing it?
it's
Okay.
showing. Yep.
Okay.
I have not seen this one.
You haven't seen this one.
Do you believe in capital punishment?
Absolutely. I think everyone in the nation capital should be punished.
Dead.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yes.
am dead, y'all.
Look, y'all, I was watching Crowder the other day and there was a video that they showed by this creator and I went to watch the whole video and I kind of got lost on his channel because there's so much good stuff up there.
I am just I've seen 2 of them so far, y'all. I laughed my ass off on both of them.
They are hilarious.
They are so
Uh,
good.
if y'all I'll put their website in the thing so y'all can
The
go and
chat.
laugh and enjoy as well because oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
It, it's just it's unbelievably good.
All right. Shall we greet our chat and
Yes,
then dive
yes.
right into this just
Let's
fucktard
do
of
it.
a subject?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes.
And
Oh
we've
yeah.
got, oh, hey, Chris is getting, I'm telling you, Sensei, you better
Oh.
watch out. He is coming for your spot. He just out and out
Oh.
again. He's first. All right, Chris.
Mhm.
And Gun Bunny is second. So
Hey.
does that make Sensei third? I don't know. We used to give him
Maybe
these first whenever he shows up, but I don't know. He's starting to lose his spot.
he's starting to lose it. Yeah.
Mary's game room is here tonight too.
And hi, Chris, Gun Bunny, Mary, and Zachariah.
And Zachariah. And let's see, as you're in here, Mary, was that a Hufflepuff badger? Well, probably with Mary and Arlene in
Mhm.
here, there's bound to be some
Yeah.
badgers running around. We got Snortopus.
Hi, Snorty.
Hey, Snorty. And let me scroll down. I'm always so slow at this. Okay. Oop, it's jumped on me. If I skip
Yeah, it
anyone,
always
please
does
let me know. Oh, up Apollome's minion. Hey,
it.
Apollomy.
Follow me and see me, truck dog.
Timmy. And we've got Louise Sparrow. Hey,
Hi,
Louise.
Louise.
And Castle sliding on in. Hey, Castle.
Castle. Corn
Final
pop
Fantasy
popcorn.
Fan 012. Wow, this is deja vu. I'm having
It, it
deja
it
vu
really is like
in
deja
the
vu.
order and everything. I'm like, wow. We got Archie
Right?
Collins
Hey, Archer.
and Phil McCracken. Hello,
Oh,
Phil
Phil
McCracken.
McCracken.
Good to see you tonight. And I think that's
Hmm.
everything. Arlena has put the links in there.
Yeah, that
Ah,
is the
T Nice Gamer. Hello tonight.
hey, the nice gamer. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Mary
for
says
the
on
YouTube
Twitter.
channel.
Okay.
Hmm.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right. And if
Uh,
y'all hear fussing, I can't help it. Cats have just started in the hall. Smudge is probably somehow involved. Just yeah, he is. So just ignore it because you know
kind of
what
like
I am.
kind of like somehow I'm involved with your fork in the road missing.
Yeah, we saw that, y'all. I saw that about if there was I come up to a fork in the road. Is it missing? Yeah, Chris was accurate. It just new roads will morph out of
Yeah, right.
nowhere, and Arlene is involved. So there we go.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty safe bet that somehow I'm involved.
Mhm.
Um,
40. Smudge
oh
is
yeah,
Smudgy is being very judgy.
that's every day.
We even have a picture that I sent. Oh, hang on. A picture that I
Hmm.
sent of Smudge recently where he's looking over judging me. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay, she sent me a picture. He is the cute.
Hmm. Yep, I got it too.
Yes, little badger. Oh, it looks like a Hufflepuff
Aw,
badger. I love it.
it does. It's adorable.
I absolutely love it. All right, y'all. We've got an article and a video to share with y'all today.
Hmm.
Okay. We have talked about toxic masculinity. And I think the gist was that, yes, there are some behaviors that men use to further their manness, if you will, their maleness that aren't necessarily good and healthy ways. But for the most part, it's dudes being douchey. That no
Hmm.
matter what sex you are, if you behave that particular way, you're just being douchey. So we decided to look at feminine toxicity,
Hmm.
toxic femininity. I always get stuck on that word.
Yeah, me too. That's why
And
I'm letting you say it.
yeah, it's like blah, blah, blah. And pretty much same kind of thing. Chicks being douchey. But we do have an article we want to share with y'all
Hmm. And hello, my
because
former master.
I was like, what is up with this? All right, let me make sure it's shared. All right, let's scroll up. This was written, this is in Healthline,
Hmm.
snore. Um, just like, okay. Toxic femininity explained.
Now, why doesn't that stupid ad removed want to move
I don't
when you?
know. I don't know. When I scroll down, it was fine before, and now it's just like,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So we're expecting to get a full explanation on exactly what it is by this title.
Yes. Yes.
Explain
And hello,
plus
Loki, as well.
tips to overcome this mindset. Hey, Loki. All right, what is going on? It's not going to let me do it, is it? There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right, and then we got this lovely picture of these chicks walking. Are they toxic? Are they not? Who
I don't
knows?
know, but I like the blue boots.
Those boots are. I like both. See the go
I
go
don't like the
boots.
white ones. I
Ooh,
don't
I
like the white
do.
ones. I like the blue ones.
Ooh, yeah,
Okay,
I
let's
like
not
both of
get
those.
lost. Come on.
Sorry, we're women. We're gonna go
We're women. What do you
shopping on
expect?
a toxic femininity
There
article.
are things that I am very feminine when it comes to it.
Yes, yes. So be warned, y'all. We may go, like I said, window shopping. All right, let's read this and see what the hell it says. Perhaps you've come across the term toxic masculinity before. Yes, we have, because we have
Mhm.
reviewed it. If
Mhm.
so, you might know this concept describes the way society's gender based expectations for men. It's not what we found, but okay, go
No.
off, queen. Can breed unhelpful characteristics and behaviors, including aggression, difficulty expressing emotions, and excessive self reliance. Excessive self reliance. There's like no self reliance today on anyone, but that's a whole nother topic. So maybe a
Yeah.
little excessive self reliance might not be a bad thing for today's generation, just saying, but whatever. All right. But psychologists and researchers have also started to consider a similar topic, toxic femininity. In a nutshell, this term describes the potentially negative impact of society's standards on women. Okay, I want y'all to notice that.
There's a
This
difference in the
term,
language that they use there too.
yes, there is
Mhm.
potentially negative impact of society's standards for women. So already they're setting the stage that these are
Mhm.
things that are put on women, not behaviors that women necessarily can adopt
Yep.
themselves. Very
And when they
important.
were talking about toxic masculinity, it was behaviors of men. This they're saying this is the potential negative impact.
Yes.
So you're already not even setting the stage correctly.
Yeah. These are behaviors that are put on women, probably by these toxic masculine men. But
Oh, of course.
let's read on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not clear who first coined toxic femininity. I really don't care. It's an interesting
Yeah.
phrase, but whatever. Various internet sources suggest the term
Mm.
first entered the mainstream public lexicon around 2018 when social psychologist Devin Price wrote a Medium post about it, and journalist, speaker, and educator Jane Gilmore published a piece. Fuck off, I don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
The definition of the term can vary slightly depending on the source. A common anti-feminist misconception. Okay, this is I was like, "Oh, let's do this." A common anti-feminist misconception suggests it means using quote feminine and quote qualities to manipulate men. Yet most experts agree toxic femininity involves restricting your behavior to fit stereotypical feminine traits that men supposedly find pleasing. Can
That
we
doesn't
unpack this
even
for a
make
minute?
sense.
Can we
That
unpack
doesn't.
this?
Oh my god. That just the, the,
Yeah, okay.
my
Basically,
brain is broken.
what they're saying is it is anti-feminist and a misconception if you think a woman using her feminine qualities to purposely manipulate a man to do her will is not fucking toxic. Is that what I'm reading?
That's what it sounds like.
One of and I y'all and okay, let's not get it twisted. I'm not talking. Let me. Okay, I'm switching back here. I want to just be able to see all y'all. There's Project Story Time. Hell yeah,
There he is.
he's first. See, sorry y'all. It is what it is.
Mhm.
He's spoken. All right. So, oh my God, I just
Yeah, and
okay. All
Archer
right, I
Collin
know what I
hold
was
on,
gonna
before
say.
you go any further, Archer Collin is right. Experts say, cite your sources. I wanna
Oh
know who these
yes,
sources are.
yeah, I do too. Because as a woman, and don't get it twisted, there is a difference between, a woman coyly using her wiles with her partner and they're, it's all consensual and they're together. And I'm not talking about freaking foreplay. Okay. I'm talking a woman purposely using all of her femininity to purposely manipulate a man thinking he's so dumb that she's going to get to manipulate him to do whatever the hell it is she wants. That
Oh,
is the height of toxic femininity.
yeah, and I'm sorry, but I gotta say something here because this is kind of really funny.
Okay.
Because most of y'all know I'm writing a book. Arwen knows more details than most,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm attempting to write. But what's so funny is one of the characteristics that my main character is going to use is her feminine, 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 feminine wiles
Feminine wiles. Yeah.
to manipulate, along with vampiric things that she has available to her
Yeah.
to manipulate these men to get, things done. So it's funny that they're saying this because that's what I'm gonna.
Hey, W.
My
Daisy Girl Williams.
my character is automatically a toxic femme.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Oh, tonight we're talking toxic femininity. Exactly. And what this article is basically saying right here is that if you think a woman using her feminine qualities to manipulate a man is wrong, is toxic, then you are anti-feminist and you basically are misconceiving the entire situation. They're saying here, most experts agree toxic femininity involves restricting your behavior to fit stereotypical feminine traits that
But
men
that's
supposedly find pleasing.
but okay,
That's what they
broken
say is
brain,
toxic.
broken brain.
Mhm.
First of all, most experts, I want to know a percentage. I want to know who these experts are, what information that they have provided, that what studies they have done to provide these allegations. I want all of this information. Of course, we're
Yeah.
not going to be supplied with it because we're just supposed to take them at face value.
I mean,
Not
okay.
acceptable. And I'm sorry, restricting your behavior to fit stereotypical feminine traits. If you're a woman, you're feminine. And that's most women across the board have some things that are feminine about them that are universal. Just like
Yes.
men have things about them that are masculine, that are universal. I just and I'm sorry, men supposedly find pleasing. Y'all know my daughter is gay and she's very feminine. So
Mhm.
that this just breaks my brain. It makes no sense to me.
Oh, we're not done. We just getting started.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. But so that's the first thing I got out of this. All right? Right there. All right. Now, toxic femininity can affect your health and well-being in many ways
Ugh.
by increasing stress levels, sabotaging your sense of identity, contributing to a feeling of powerlessness, and leading to unhealthy relationships. Blah, 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 says Monica Vermancy, blah, 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 blah,
Whatever,
blah, blah,
whatever,
blah.
whatever.
Okay. Both toxic masculinity and femininity are unhealthy as they pressure individuals to fit a mold rather than strive to live and relate to others authentically as their highest and best selves. I knew she was going to say that. She explains. So again, it's all these behaviors that are being put on people. It's not any bullshittery that they're doing of their own accord, is
Mhm.
what, except when a woman uses her feminine wiles to manipulate a man, then apparently that's okay.
That yeah. Yeah, that's
And
okay.
and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to talk real tonight. Look, if you are a sex worker, more power to you.
Make
I
that
am.
money.
You make that coin. That's fine. But I am going to say the same kind of people that say that a woman can use her self basically to manipulate a man, or the same kind of people that can say, "Hey, bare your titties and butts," but oh my God, that man looked at you. They're the same kind of
Right?
people. They're all for the porn
Yeah.
industry. They're all for women selling their bodies and selling themselves, but yet they don't want to talk about the dark side of that because we can't, because that's slut shaming. But yet
Mhm.
here they are, really okay too, with women manipulating men.
Yeah.
I,
It's
I,
not
I'm
right.
like, y'all are so over the damn map. You don't even know where the hell the X marks the spot is. Okay, moving on. Here's how to identify toxic femininity and what to do about it when you recognize it.
Oh my
Do
god.
tell, Healthline. What does it mean exactly?
Wait,
Yeah.
here's how to identify it, but then it says here's what it means.
Here's what it means. Yeah, I'm
So
telling you,
I
we
mean,
are
I
all over
need
the
to
place.
identify this shit so that I can change myself and make sure that I'm not toxic like I really give a fuck.
Yeah, well,
But
here we
but
go. She's going to tell
please,
us.
please tell me. Please tell me, Healthline person writing this, how do
Yes.
I change to not be a toxic female? Because obviously I'm a toxic female.
Oh, she's going to tell you, okay?
Do it.
Toxic femininity can describe any instance when women are either explicitly told to conform to traditional stereotypes or attempt to align with those stereotypes themselves. That's the key.
But
Okay? That so not only which look, there are some sexist men in this world. There are sexist women,
yeah.
but there are sexist men who really will hold their women in their family to an incredibly stereotypical and potentially harmful, line of thinking. We see it happen every day.
Hmm.
Maybe not so much here in the States, but there are countries where that is the norm. Walk behind me,
Yeah.
have your face covered, and
In the
I'm not
Middle
talking
East,
necessarily
this is
about religion. Okay. I'm just
in the Middle
saying,
East. Yeah.
yeah, it's normal for them. It's the way,
That's everyday life. Yeah.
it's what they do. So, okay, fair enough. But now anyone who wants to attempt to align with these stereotypes, say you really like house cleaning and housemaking and keeping a nice home for your loved ones.
And let's say you want to be a housewife. Oh my God,
Exactly.
you're conforming to the stereotype. You can't do that. You have to go out and get a job or you're a toxic woman.
Yep.
Ah!
And Rice, this was at Megan Rice, notes that while toxic femininity stems from society's rigid molds, individual people reinforce it all the time. It often happens as a subconscious effort to find value or feel accepted in a patriarchal society. This
Oh
whole
God.
damn article strikes me as toxic femininity. It
Yeah.
all goes back. Oh my God, the horrible, evil patriarchy.
And look, none of this is actually what most of us correct me if I'm wrong, y'all in chat, but none of this is what most of us, at least me and Arwen, I'm sure, perceive as toxic femininity. To us, toxic femininity is, oh, let's see, Amber Heard, as an
Yeah.
example. What's that? What's the bitch that Will Smith is married to? Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
That to me is toxic femininity. Those
Mm-hmm.
traits are it, it's those traits, the things that they do. Anyone who claims to be a feminist is toxic, in my
Uh-huh.
opinion. That to me is what is toxic femininity. Everything that they're saying here, it
Mm-hmm.
is not, this is just a woman being a woman, a female being feminine.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't toxic femininity in any way. And this is completely opposite of how they described toxic masculinity. Toxic
Yes.
masculinity was, if you act this way, you're toxic. This is saying if society tells you this or you act this way because society thinks you should, then you're toxic. That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense because let me tell you, there were times when women before women work all the time now, shit. But before, when the men went off to war, the women went in the factories, they went in,
That's
they
it.
worked,
Yeah.
and then they also went home.
Hmm.
And some of them, after all that, some of them wanted to stay in the workforce, but a lot of them wanted to go home to be just wives and mothers again. They
And this,
took pride in that. There was a
yeah.
value in that. Doesn't mean that they were part of a patriarchy. It
Hmm.
means, they were like, look, I'm okay with this. I love this is working for me. I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm being told now that I have, toxic femininity inside.
And basically what they're saying is if you conform to, if you're like this, then you have no value. That's how I interpret this.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
have no value.
yes. Let's keep reading because it's Oh, yeah, it's about to burst your brain wide open. All right, at its core, all of this, society's rigid moles, blah, 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 patriarchy, it's an internalization of misogynistic values and power structures,
Oh
adds
my god.
Vermani, going on to explain that toxic femininity is based on the following stereotypical feminine traits. And feminine is in quotes, which really kind of irritates the shit out of me because they are feminine
They
traits. You know where we
are
get stereotypes? We get stereotypes
shit
because
like this.
something happens all the time that it becomes so common it becomes a stereotype. Feminine
Mhm.
traits you can't help if you have them. You just
Mhm.
all right. Here they are. These are things that toxic femininity can be based on: passiveness, selflessness, and nurturance.
Yeah.
Selflessness and nurturance in particular. I'm like, what the hell are wrong with those? Passive
Yeah.
aggressiveness, I could see coming out of passiveness. Fair enough. But
Mhm.
these two, what the hell?
What's wrong with being selfless?
I,
Caring
I,
for your
I have
fellow
no
human.
idea. I have no idea. Preferring somebody else. Compliance, submissiveness, and docility. Oh my God, a calm woman. A
God
calm,
forbid.
docile, compliant woman.
Oh my god.
This could be toxic. Cooperation, y'all. Oh, okay, all you men, every time your woman agrees with you,
She
toxic
toxic?
femininity, because she's cooperating with you. All right, y'all hear it?
Oh my
You heard
god.
it here
This just
first.
gets worse and worse.
Sensitivity.
Oh boy.
Why is sensitivity encouraged in a man, but yet it's called toxic feminine or potentially toxic in a woman?
Women
I
are
I
supposed
guess
to be
anything
sensitive
taken,
creatures. I mean,
yeah, but I
I
guess
I
anything
don't.
taken to extreme can be, but still.
Politeness?
Politeness,
My
y'all.
god.
Don't be polite, ladies. Don't be polite, be bitches. You
Saying
could be
please and thank you
accused
is
of
wrong.
being toxic
Oh
because
my god, and the
politeness,
next one,
yes,
empathy and
empathy and
compassion.
compassion.
Putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and understanding how they feel is
Yeah,
toxic feminine. This person that wrote this can kiss my fucking ass,
because
and
this is
I
a
wish that I could talk to them because I would tell them so.
yes, this is a these are typically stereotypical female feminine traits, which I find hysterical because aren't these the people at the same time trying to knock down those stereotypes, but yet they sure
Yeah,
do quote them an awful lot.
yeah.
Either they exist or they don't. They keep saying they don't exist. They're just social constructs.
A home and
Well,
family-oriented values. What
yes.
the Okay, let me say something real quick here,
Okay.
because this is the brain
And
works this way,
Keely.
y'all. Forgive me, the brain works this way. This all goes back to the beginning of feminism. It was
Mhm.
the worst movement. It was the worst thing that ever could have happened to us as a society. Was the feminist movement. And I say that because if you look at statistics, and I have to find them, but this is verifiable. Uh, I will do my best to look it up. But
Mhm.
it is verifiable. There has been studies done. Women today are far less happy with their lives than they were
Hey,
even
Teresa.
as little as 20 years ago.
Mhm.
Why is that? Well, it's because of fucking feminism, and no one will be able to change my mind. And the statistics prove it by showing through the ages as feminism became more prominent and more of a thing, women got less and less happy because feminism started telling women, you don't need a man, you don't need a family, you can go
Right.
out there, girl, and get this job and get this promotion, and you could do it on your own. But instinctively, what makes a woman happy, because it's just something that is instilled in a woman,
Yeah.
is having a family, having children, having a husband, that and being at home to take care of the children. That is what made women happy. That's why
Mhm.
you when you look back to the 50s, 40s, 30s, even though women went to work during the wartime, like you said, most of them went back home afterwards because, excuse me, excuse me, because that is what made them the happiest. Now with feminism telling us you can't do that, that's wrong. You shouldn't be a stay-at-home mother. More and more women are becoming miserable and unhappy, and it's all directly linked. It's all linked.
Right.
Why are women so unhappy with when you talk to someone that has everything, that has a CEO of a company and has all of this and that? Why are they still unhappy? They got all the money, they got all the power. They're unhappy because what they were meant to fulfill in their lives as a
Mhm.
woman, they did not fulfill, which was being a wife, being a mother, being a
Yeah.
caretaker. That is why women are miserable more now today than as little as 20, 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Exactly. Because they think they have to do one thing one way or the other. And it's like, look, if you're going to find your truth, find your truth. If you want to stay home and be a homemaker, do it.
There is absolutely
You
nothing wrong
know?
with being at home with your kids and being a
No,
housewife.
not at all.
I wish I had the opportunity to do that
Yeah.
because
I'm
I absolutely fucking would.
I'm a homebody. When my husband and I first got married, I was making the lion's share of the money because he had a good job through some bullshittery of his manager, which I won't get into. I will share that for another time. But anyway, he lost his job, and that was her damn fault. But she was covering her own ass, so she got him fired. So he was working. He managed to find a part time job. I was making most of the money. I was paying our house and our bills, the lion's share of the bills.
Hmm.
When he got on with a job that could support us both, he's like, "Look, why don't you quit your job if you want and, be a stay-at-home mom?" And we could afford to do it. So, do you didn't think I jumped at that chance?
Hell
I am a
yeah.
homebody. I want to cook for my family. I want to have clean clothes. I want to take care of the people that I love.
Hmm.
And there's not a damn thing wrong with that.
No, there's not. And according to this article, there is.
Well, let's keep going. She
How
backtracks at
long is
one
this
point.
article? Hold on. How long
Uh
is this damn
all right,
article?
we'll just read up to just a couple of things.
Okay.
We did that. She says, to be clear, there's nothing at all wrong with having any of these traits. Okay, but then what? She
So
says
then why did you put them up there?
I'm going to read
Fucking
it.
bitch.
They only become toxic when you feel forced to express them. That is a major duh. If you feel forced to express anything that you don't believe or that you don't support, of course you're going to feel toxic.
And it's not even
So,
that it's toxic. If you're forced to express them for whatever
yeah,
fucking reason, you're in a toxic relationship. You're not
right.
toxic.
Right. Or she says you exaggerate them while suppressing your own needs.
Oh my God.
Uh, okay. Or you exaggerate them while suppressing your own needs. So, what about if those are your needs? You need that. That is the one thing you need in life to make yourself happy is to be a homemaker and to
Hmm.
bake and to take care of your man and to take care of, whatever, your woman, whatever. What's wrong with that? And she goes into where it can show up. Yeah, school, media, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I wanted to read these. Here's some world examples, and then we'll stop this article because pretty much says the same thing. A teacher who tells you to act like a lady when you show assertiveness is
Oh
considered
my
toxic
God.
femininity. Don't act like a lady. Act like those rude, crude little boys. Oops, more toxic femininity. A parent who continually pressures you to have children because that's what women do. Okay, fair enough, but have a conversation with your parents. Are they really being sexist, or is that just something all the women in their family have done because they all love children? Uh, Give some context. An acquaintance, oh, Arlena, you're going to love this. An acquaintance who says you haven't found love because men find your confidence intimidating.
Oh my
You
God.
can't say that anymore, Arlena. You can't. You can't say, oh, guys find you intimidating because apparently that is toxic femininity. And yes, y'all, people do, guys do find Arlena intimidating. It's that Scorpio rising that they first meet.
People in general, and I've never, not until I met you when I found out I was Scorpio rising, did it ever even make sense. Because I'm like, I'm a freaking Pisces. I'm
Hmm.
nice as can be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A social media influencer who says real women have curves. Can't say that because that's
Oh my
considered
God.
toxic femininity.
But it's
Re-
true.
real women have curves. A newspaper article criticizing a female celebrity for having hair on her legs and underarms. Just look,
Oh
rock
my
your hair,
God.
but ew. I'm sorry, I think it's ew.
Shave that shit. It's different if it's look, I'm sorry because I'm guilty of this and I'll freely admit it. In the wintertime, in the winter, I do not shave because you can't see anything anyway.
Well, I lucked out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know why. It's just genetics, but I don't. Thank God.
Yeah, well, I do. So,
Let's see. There was one thing else I wanted to read. It was the oh God, where is it? Shit, I can't find it. It wasn't it was feminine presenting people. That was the term they
wow.
used. Feminine presenting people. And I was like, uh-uh. So that article didn't tell us a whole lot. It told us, what they why can't I stop sharing? What they think it is. And basically they listed a bunch of things that are traditionally feminine. And apparently those can be extremely toxic if you don't really believe it, but you spout it.
Mm.
And if your enthusiasm for it outweighs what you really feel. Okay. So nothing about real toxic femininity where women behaving like bitches and then expect everyone else to line up with their bad behavior just because they're a woman. Does that sound familiar?
Mhm.
Anyone we know, anyone we've seen, anyone
Mhm.
it's like
I
that is toxic behavior. Not that okay, say you do have somebody who goes overboard, loves being a homemaker, wears aprons, bakes bread every hour on the hour and just can't wait to share that with the world. Does that make them toxic because they're sharing it with the world? Is that forcing their opinion on somebody else?
apparently it is.
Yeah, I don't know, Asaj. I'm sorry, Archer. I saw Asaj. There you are. Hey, Asaj. I don't know, Colin. I just yeah, probably feminine presenting people. Mary says to me, there's a clear difference between being confident and intimidating. You can be confident in yourself, but not an intimidating person. I agree.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
agree. Believe all women.
oh God. For crying out loud, don't believe all women.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Bel
yeah.
believe the ones where the evidence shows that they're telling the truth. I mean, that sometimes
Yeah.
it does come down to he said, she said, I can't talk tonight. And you don't really know who it is. And those situations suck when
Mhm.
there's no, clear line of evidence pointing one way or the other. Then you just gotta take your best
Yeah.
guess. And that sucks. But yeah, believe all women know. Some women can lie, as we know.
Well, I mean, it's just like what happened with what
Hey,
is
Tickle Trunk
what is the justice, the chief justice?
of the
uh
states? Of what?
yeah, the chief justice, the Supreme Court, the chief justice.
Oh, okay, hang on, let me look
Somebody
up.
help me out with his name. Is it Robert something? I don't
It
remember.
is
Roberts.
John Roberts, John G. Roberts Jr.
Okay.
John G. Roberts Jr.
That's the chief justice of the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Roberts. Okay. So I
Yes.
was right. It was Roberts. Robert something. Robert. I
You
knew there
you
was a
you
Robert in
you
there.
had a Robert. Yeah, you did. You did good.
So, just look at what happened with him when he was going through his confirmation hearing. There was a woman that came out of the woodwork and said, "Oh, we were at a college party and he sexually assaulted me."
Mhm.
Come to find out, everybody believed her, right? Not everybody, because I'm sometimes I like to say that Kavanaugh, that's it, Kavanaugh.
Mhm.
Thank you, Adega. Justice Kavanaugh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she was
Chief Justice, yeah.
Juanita
Isn't he
Bright
Chief
Juanita
Justice?
something.
No, 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 no. You're thinking of way back with
Oh, I'm going back too far. Okay.
you're thinking something else.
I
But
am.
yeah, Kavanaugh.
Hey,
Um
Jay.
The woman at his hearing, she came out and said, "Oh yeah, he did this being back in college." Well, first of all, I like to say I'm not actually from Missouri, but I like to say pretend that I am sometimes. It's the show me state, so show
Mhm.
me the proof before I
Mhm.
believe anything you say. Show me the proof.
Yeah.
Um, well, come to find out, they hounded him about with questions about it during the hearing, and come to find out, he there was no party, and the
Uh-huh.
party that she said it was, the address doesn't exist. The people that were at a party that she and the justice were at said they didn't even interact. But she came out and said this stuff and
Mhm.
pretty much ruined his reputation. And
Yeah.
now, even though he made it through the confirmation hearings and everything, when you hear the media and stuff talk about him, they always like to bring that up, even
Mhm.
though it's not true, even though it's been debunked, even though there's no evidence of it whatsoever.
Mhm.
Several witnesses have came out and said never happened. We know that the address, the house that she said it happened at, doesn't exist. Um, all of this stuff, yet they'll still say it about him.
Yeah.
That she is a toxic bitch.
I agree. That is riding on the coattails of something pretty insidious.
Yeah,
And it's preying on people's feelings that I'm a woman, so I must be in the right because I am the quote unquote weaker sex. And I'm sorry, y'all, those who don't say that women are, who fight tooth and nail, that there's no difference between men and women, are the very ones that are falsely accusing men and then
yeah.
playing on the fact that y'all please see her as the weaker sex because she's just a poor little woman
Mhm.
who was abused. It's insidious the way that they flip and pick and choose. Are we the weaker sex or aren't we?
Yeah.
Pick a lane.
Uh, Pick a lane and
Drives me
stick to
nuts.
it. Mhm.
Drives me nuts. Just the inconsistency and the hypocrisy of these people. So
And
yes.
if you're in Arwen's neighborhood, don't worry, there's no forks in the road, so whatever lane you stick to,
Yes.
you'll be okay.
Zero forks in any road around here because I get near it, the forks disappear.
Yep.
Two more, like a hydra, sprout in his absence.
But to me, toxic femininity is a woman who says, I mean, really, honest to God, Amber Heard is a perfect example. Accuses a man of something and pressures it and says, "This is what happened. This is what happened,"
Mm-hmm.
and makes it all about her. And it's not just narcissistic and histrionic behavior; it's toxic.
It
Period.
is.
And
Manipulating
the
men, lying about men, all of
yeah,
it. It's
and
insidious.
the whole feminist movement to me is insidious. I don't agree with it. Yes, I'm all about being a strong woman and
Mm-hmm.
all about women being in positions of power, but
Mm-hmm.
have a little humility about it too. I'm here to tell y'all right now, and Jester and I had this talk the other night. Yeah, I can handle myself if I need to. So he knows when I walk out the door, there's nothing to worry about. But if he and I are out together and somebody does something inappropriate, I expect him to step up
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because, yeah, I could handle it. However, that's not my job. That's your job as a man. I am
We
very
right.
traditional when it comes to that kind of stuff, y'all.
I am
Very
too.
traditional.
I want to feel protected. I want to feel like my man would have my back.
Hmm.
That if it warranted it, because let's face it, ladies, not everything is going to warrant your man standing up and singing your praises. There are some things we
Hmm.
can handle on our own, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Those times when we're really uncomfortable or
Yeah,
something really inappropriate has been said. Yes, and they would say that's toxic, but no, it's not. It's not toxic
it's not.
to expect someone you love and who knows who said they're there to protect you, to look after you, because you would do the same for them.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
was trying to hide her high fiber diet. Oh my god. Do you have a
um,
video for us? Are you gonna
um,
play that?
oh crap. No, I didn't bring it up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Can you get to it? Is it easy to get
I
to? Hey,
can
Max.
give me just a minute. Um, because I sent it to Chris Persia earlier.
But yeah, the truth is, y'all, if you are doing anything with your behavior to manipulate the will of another, you're using your status as a woman, either in victimhood, purpose victimhood, or you're doing anything that has to do with you being female and either blaming it on that or using whatever it is that you have to get people to do what the hell you want just because you want them to do it. That is all toxic shit. And we need to stop that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we all, men and women, can just talk a little nicer to each other, particularly on
Yeah.
Twitter.
And y'all
If
know,
we
I just
can. We can, please.
it's like I say, y'all, kindness. If we could just be kind to one another.
Yeah. It's not just a concept.
It's really not. But we're not going to play this whole thing because I can't find these actual videos because I refuse to do TikTok. The US government has enough of my information. I don't need China having it too.
This is the one with the guy's
So
testimony in it, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. So this woman right here that you're about to see, this little piece of a video here, she's talking about, yeah, happy Pride Day, all this blah blah blah. Um, women, we could do anything. We need to stick together. Fuck men, basically, is what she's saying. We don't need men. We're just gonna stick together. We can handle anything. And then shit hit the fan. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then we're gonna pause and laugh a little bit because it
Let's
gets
do
funny.
it. Let's do
Every
it.
black woman is kissing another black woman because we are the innate protectors and the providers.
Okay,
Pride, baby,
remember
pride.
that. Remember
the,
that
the
because
providers and the
black
protectors.
women are the providers and the protectors, right?
We
That's
heard
what
it
she
here
said.
first.
Y'all
Yep.
heard it. That's what she said. Now,
Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing.
well, what do you expect?
It sounds terrible though. Okay, just seeing these videos back to back, it sounded like she was this secure, confident woman who got threatened by this big evil man. That's what it sounds like
Yeah,
so
that's what it
far.
sounds like. But
Okay.
we're gonna skip over my boy talking.
She was just
This is
minding her own business, leaving the bar or
yeah, that's
whatever,
all it
and
was. She was
he
minding her own
started shit
business.
with her.
A dude
Okay.
walked up to her, asked her for her number. She says no, and then he picks up a brick, hits her in the face, and looks at the other dude, other guys that were sitting around, and is like, "Y'all ain't gonna do nothing." Well, I just remember the video before that you put out there. You said that you didn't need men. You're the
Provider and
protectors.
protector.
You're the
Kissing on
provider.
your woman.
Oh, now you need a man when you're about to get hit in the face with a brick. You dumb bitch.
All right,
I'm
well,
just try-
this
okay.
gets better. This gets good.
Oh,
We
it
learned a
gets
little
better.
context on what
We
was
get a
going
little,
on.
yeah, we get a little context.
This black man just watch, and they don't give a. Yeah, this man hit me. He grabbed a rock and he hit me in my.
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things.
And he's right. People need to know the whole story before they say shit. People,
Yes.
and that's the thing. Believe all women. People come out and say anything. This woman came out and said anything, and people just believed her.
They
Oh
don't
yeah.
understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This
Hey,
woman, she
Steven.
is literally a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker.
So he's telling you right there,
Uh-huh.
this woman is a known troublemaker. She goes around causing all kinds of trouble.
She stirs up some nasty
She
shit.
stirs up stuff, but she expects that people are going to, I mean, come on
I'm
now.
not gonna risk my life over somebody that's actually
Oh
out
my
there
gosh.
looking for trouble.
There you go.
If you go on social
Right?
media online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a
Yeah.
reaction. What she got, what she
And he's actually saying taunt, but he's obviously English is not his first language, so y'all forgive him. Or it may be he just has a little bit of an accent, but he's actually saying taunt. So she's
Mhm.
taunting people.
She's
she been
taunting
looking for,
y'all.
and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm
And you
not
can't
saying she
blame him.
deserved it. I'm not saying
Mm-mm.
that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick.
And he's right there too.
Mhm.
It wasn't that any woman deserves that. And you know, granted, she was taunting him and he could have just punched her, but I guess he figured, why should I hurt myself to knock this bitch out? I don't know.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah.
Nobody deserved that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray
There's
herself to be.
always more to the
She
story.
wants attention.
Uh-huh.
She's an attention seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing.
Yep.
And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch because she's not as
Hell yeah.
innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him.
She pissed him off.
I
Hmm.
don't
He
condone
won't
that type
got to
of
have no
behavior,
more.
but once again,
Hmm.
she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, like, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. For
Yeah.
what? And
Yeah.
now you get hit by a brick. Now you want to cry wolf? And I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's
Exactly. Exactly. She went looking for trouble and she found it.
She sounds like a piece of shit that pissed off a piece of shit. Because
Mhm.
yeah, I don't care how mad you get at someone, you turn around and you walk away. You don't chuck shit at them. That's piece of shit behavior. But she also sounds like a piece of shit if she is going around smacking
Yeah.
on old white people and taunting these men and basically saying, I can get away with
Mhm.
it because I'm a woman.
Yep.
That's
And
toxic femininity, y'all.
that's exactly what she thinks. She thinks because she's a woman, she can get away with this. Well, got news for you. It didn't happen that night.
the moment she
You
posted
got
her
hit with a
video,
brick, bitch.
every black woman started vilifying the black men.
Yeah.
Everybody was
Yeah.
posting it on every social media platform, talking down the black men, how the black men did not protect her. But nobody ever questioned her whatsoever.
Yeah.
The same energy you
And that's the thing. You got to
He's
question this
right.
shit. You got to question it. There are always two sides to a story.
He's
And if you
absolutely
only
right.
get one side, you got to ask, well, why did this happen?
Yep.
had when you were defending her, when you were out there advocating for her without asking any questions, how come you didn't ask? Where's the proof? Where's the brick that he hit you with? Where's the police report?
Mm,
Why
Yeah.
are you
Police
recording instead of
report.
calling the police?
exactly.
Instead of asking those questions, the moment she posted that video, women automatically believed her. But now I post a video telling my truth, telling what I saw, and people are like, "Where's your proof?" What
I hate that shit. I hate that. My truth. I fucking hate that
My
shit.
truth. Yeah.
That's why I said this morning. I hate that shit.
do you want me to go back to the scene of the crime and pick up the brick and show you? Oh, this is the brick that hit her right across her face. Is that what you want? Like, I'm going to use your comment to also address other people. People call me a coward. That's okay. You can call me all you want. All I know is I'm alive.
Hey,
I got my
Cal.
health with me right now. I got to go home to my daughter that night. You know what I'm saying? I got
Okay,
to go home to my
R800.
daughter, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, that
Here's the
is.
thing, y'all. Very few men are paladins. And what
Mhm.
I mean by that is someone who is purely in their heart a paladin. They're going to swoop in where there's good to be done, regardless if the person's who's, being an asshole or not. Very
Mhm.
few men or women are like that.
Mhm.
Even though that is the right thing to do, very few of us are, because people are freaks.
Exactly.
They'll turn on you too. But
Mhm.
that said, most men are going to help out a chick who's getting assaulted or who's getting picked on.
If it is, and if she really
If
is,
it,
yeah,
yes. If it's
yeah,
a legitimate, she was minding her own business, not bothering anyone, and a guy comes up and is getting handsy with her or getting, I think most men are decent.
yeah,
They're going to be like, dude, back off or whatever, or let someone know.
yeah,
I think they're going to get involved. If they don't even want to get involved because you're known for running around being just a total bitch tard, you've got no one to blame but yourself.
yeah. And the link that I just posted in the chat is the whole video. It's with
That's
um
consequence of your actions.
black black conservative perspective with his commentary and everything. So yeah, if y'all want to go check all of it out, that's the link
Mm-hmm.
in the chat.
Hey,
It's
old fart.
hey old fart gaming. It's oh, and hello darling.
And Arlena, what was one of the first things I
He
asked you
says
yesterday?
he's not a paladin, he's just a humble ranger.
Just a humble ranger. Of course you are, Jester. But when she told me about this video, I said, well, is it in context?
Mhm.
And she's like, yeah. She goes, the first part isn't, but you'll see. It'll unfold. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Because context is so damn important.
it is. And y'all got to
Well,
remember
yeah, that's how she was acting. That's how she was
there's
acting.
two sides to every story. And that's the thing, like he was saying, people just automatically believed her. Yeah, the bitch got hit in the face, but
Yeah.
why? There was a reason. And it
I
wasn't because she refused to give some dude her number. And
see
if you
that's
listen to
yeah.
further in the video, he said he goes into a little more detail. He says she was taunting him. This is what was going on. But damn, that is a prime example of toxic femininity to me.
Yes, it is.
She starts out on a video saying, "Yeah, we're the protectors, we're the providers, black women, we're this, we're
Okay.
that." Basically saying, "Fuck men. Y'all can't do shit for us." And then when
Mhm.
shit hits the fan, she wants to say, "Why did none of the men help me?"
Because you were
Well,
running around being a little punk
be,
ass bully.
because you could take care of yourself.
You
I
can
mean,
take
that's
care of
what I
yourself.
heard. I
Yeah.
mean, I
Now,
thought you had like fucking uh clobbering time's face or something that would turn into brick as soon as he hit it because you could take care of yourself, right?
well, see, I don't date black women. I only date men. So maybe she's right. Maybe they're real badasses when it comes to but no, she didn't show any of that. That's
No.
not that I think she deserved a brick in the face or whatever. Like I said, a
No,
piece of shit
nobody.
picked on a
Yeah.
piece of shit, and the other piece of shit picked up a brick. Bullies
Hmm.
eventually bully bullies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They eventually find someone who is like a much bigger, stronger bully than them,
Hmm.
and they will not back down. They will get back in their face. Well, what the hell can you expect?
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
just it's insanity. But anyway, that's our spin on toxic
Yeah.
femininity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it exists, but not in the way
Not in the way that
activists
and
would have
and
you think.
and what's so funny is while you were reading that article, I was trying to look up and see if any, I just put it typed in toxic femininity into Google.
Uh-huh.
And every single one of them says basically the same thing. But if you turn around and do toxic masculinity, it tells you, men are toxic if they do this. But it's
Right.
the opposite. I mean, it's like it's two complete opposite things that you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
on opposite sides of the spectrum, but the behavior is the same, whether it's masculine or feminine. But you're trying to make it seem like people make women toxic. To,
Yeah, it's like,
what?
no, women do have their own personal autonomy. We can decide
Yeah.
to, if the way we're being and the way we're behaving is good or not. I've had to put myself in check, y'all. I've had some behavior I am not proud of, and I've apologized for that behavior.
Hmm.
Sometimes a little fuse will be lit and that fuse will be tiny and boom.
Mhm.
So yes, there is.
Yep.
We have to put our. So you have to put yourself in check and say, "Am I being a toxic bitch?"
Mm-hmm.
But it's your behavior. It's not necessarily what
It
somebody's
is.
putting on you. But
And it's not what society views.
yeah,
It's your behavior. That article was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I know. I
And
knew
I've
it would
seen
break your
some
brain.
dumb shit.
Yep. Oh my God, as Queequeg
There's
taught us,
always a
there's always a
bigger
bigger
fish.
fish. I do love
Oh
Queequeg. He's my
gosh.
favorite Jedi, y'all.
Oh
And for
gosh.
those of y'all who don't speak Arwen, I'm talking about Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Yes.
I call
She
him
calls him
Queequeg.
Queequeg. And I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Jester says, y'all know women have no agency until current day. I know. Hey, Views. Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Chris says, Arwen, we accept you for who you are, even if your booster is comprised of dunking Twinkies in coffee. I have shit. I've even tried Twinkies in wine. Y'all, I do not suggest that. As much as I enjoy a good wine and I enjoy a good Twinkie, never the two shall meet. And it was that ass wine that I had that time. When I was on VacTube, it was that really pretty bottle, that gothic bottle. And it's on my, it's the only video on my channel where I'm doing the cork. It was that wine that I actually dunked a Twinkie in. Oh my God. But I can't imagine it would have been much better with my pink stuff, but whatever.
Oh my gosh. Your Twinkies
Gin
and
tonic.
boosters. Twinkies and boosters. Oh my gosh.
Good. Yeah, it was, y'all. It was, and I almost said it too. Instead, I just said it was a little dry. I didn't want to be rude to the wine company, but no, what was on the tip of my tongue was, oh my God, it tastes like ass. But I didn't know it was nice. But it does. I don't care anymore. It tasted like ass.
Okay,
Anyway,
there's
what do we
2
got
more.
going on?
There's 2 more little things I want to share real quick
Okay.
because they are just too funny not to share. And
And
I really hope.
before I forget,
Uh-huh.
y'all, after this, Fat Steve is streaming on his Rumble. We'll put a link in afterwards. But if y'all want to go raid him with a Arwena activated raid, I'm sure he would appreciate that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, and that would be awesome. All right, let me know when you got it up.
Okay.
All right, so there's 2 more of these I got to share with y'all because they're great. And
We didn't
please,
see this one. We didn't see this one.
no.
Okay.
For your entertainment purposes and to get some fucking good laughs, go to this channel and watch all the Trump and Sons. They're all really short. I think 38 seconds is the longest one, but they're fucking great. All right, and this one is called Scarecrow.
All right. Oh, Teresa.
Well, Pop, you gonna help me with this garden now?
Freaking
Son, I
hard.
did my part. I got us a scarecrow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is guaranteed to scare away slugs and snails.
Oh my God. If y'all have never seen Sanford and Son, these
Oh
are
my
better.
God.
These are better.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
And there's one more. Hold on. There's one more that I about. Oh, here we go. It's this one. Hold on.
And Ms. Martin Musa said Queequeg was a pompous ass. I know, but I
Oh.
love him. I love him. He's a great Jedi. He's mine.
All right. All right. This
All
one
right,
is
here we
Seabiscuit.
go. And let me see if I can. There we go. Okay. Oh, McCracken's seen them all.
Oh, yeah, McCracken. They're great.
Look at that. One of the horses followed me home.
One of the horses followed him home.
Watch your tongue. Excuse me, Seabiscuit.
Oh my God.
Sorry, y'all.
see?
I had to share that. I had to. Those are so great.
Oh my god. Well, can we still be friends? Down on the quack tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I know. Me too, Bags. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Those were
Did
just.
you answer Archer?
Oh no, what was this question? Hang
Are
on.
these based on a specific show? Yes, it
Yes,
is. It's Sanford and Son.
it's an old. Is it a
It's a
70s show?
great
An 80s
show.
show?
Oh my god, I think it was 70s.
70s is what I
Um,
want to say. It's
I
about a.
remember watching it as a little kid, and it was fucking great.
Yeah, Fred Sanford is a junk man, and Lamar, who's his
Is his
son,
son
lives and works with him. And Trump plays Stanford,
Sanford. And Don Jr. plays
plays Lamar or Lamont, whatever his name is.
Lamont. It's
Lamont,
Lamont. Yeah.
Lamont.
Yeah.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son it's oh
Okay,
my god. And it is
y'all.
so racist, y'all. It really is. It is
It's just,
so racist. Oh my god, but it's hilarious.
it is, y'all. It is. He is like a black Archie Bunker, but worse.
Oh yeah.
He's worse. Yeah, it's no. George Jefferson was not a black Archie Bunkers.
No.
What's his face? Fred Sanford is.
Oh yes.
If
Oh
Oscar the
yes.
Grouch was embodied and racist, it would
Fred
be
Sanford.
Fred Sanford. But it was the comedy at the time, and oh my God, there's nobody safe.
No, there really wasn't.
Oh, he got married.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I never saw that. No.
me either.
Oh my god.
Trump and Son.
Yes.
Vegas that
Yep.
was his favorite show as a kid.
Oh god, I love
Yeah,
Sanford and Son.
back when you could
Yes.
joke about things, you could. We watched
Yes.
all those shows. We watched all those shows, and it was just, oh my God, it was like,
Mhm.
okay, everyone was getting it from all sides, but we loved it.
Yeah, and nobody took offense to any of it.
Used good proprietors.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dynamite. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah.
Freaking, oh my God, which was that?
We're
With
moving
Jimmy
on. No, it's
Walker.
not. Mhm.
Y'all, what is the name of that show that Jimmy Walker was on? Where they're in the apartment and the actor died who played the
Mhm.
daddy, so they actually had the daddy die, and it was kind of heartbreaking. My
Yeah, it
God.
was.
Okay, there was a Sanford and
Good
Son.
times.
Good times. Thank you. Good times. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I think we did. Colin. Good times. And then there was the Jeffersons, and then there was All in the Family.
227. Yeah,
Yes.
227. I used to watch
227.
227. Yep. All these shows
Yeah.
were great. I mean, they were fucking great.
I've only seen a couple of 227, but the two that I saw, I laughed my ass off.
Oh, that's a great show too.
I was more into like the Cosby Show and oh
Well, we
shit,
all watched
what was
we
the
all
one where
watched
the
the
daughter
Cosby
goes
Show.
off to, oh, it's a different world.
Different World, yeah.
I loved that one because I was so into Lisa Bonet. I wanted to be her. I wanted hair like her. I just loved her, that character so much. Denise
Mhm.
Huxtable. She was my girl.
Yep.
So yeah, I watched kind of the younger. Oh my God, I loved it when she actually ended up leaving, and then the chick who plays Whitley, her and
Uh-huh.
Marissa, they became like leads, and talking about Sinbad. He was in that show. He played one,
Mhm.
I think, like the coach, the basketball coach, and the
Yep.
guy's dorm monitor. I love those shows.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, sorry we got
They
them on a
were all great.
tangent,
Yeah,
but
we
they were
did. We
great.
did.
But
We
Sanford
ended
and
with
Son, yeah.
we ended with not toxic femininity.
Yeah, okay, now I would say Fred probably would have some toxic masculine
Yeah,
traits.
Fred definitely would have
He
some traits of
definitely, as well
yeah,
as just being a big old douchebag, but that's what we love about him. When
absolutely love
you
it.
want that villain to just be a really good villain. You just fall
Oh
in love
yeah.
with them. So,
And he said, "I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming."
oh my God, and he would always fight with Esther, her sister,
Oh my god. Those are
Auntie
great.
Esther, Auntie Esther. And
Mhm.
he would like insult the shit out of her looks,
Oh
but
my
she'd give
god.
it right back to him though. That's what was
Mhm.
hysterical. She's just like, oh, why the hell my sister ever married you, you old goat, you old nasty goat. I mean, it was like, okay.
Mhm.
But all right, what do we have coming up for the rest of this week? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have another we told y'all because we've been absent for a while. We give you a double dose of Arwena activated. So
Mhm.
tomorrow, Arwena activated will have a special guest. Our very own Mad Doctor of Valhalla will be joining us to talk about the science behind masking. Is there
Yes.
really any science behind masking? We'll find out
Yes.
tomorrow. Make sure y'all join us. Same time.
I get to pick his brain.
Yes, it's going
Get
to
some
be fun,
answers
y'all.
to some of this stuff. I'm really looking forward to
Yeah.
it. And I
Yeah.
kind of want to touch on too our mandates coming back. Who knows? We've heard
Hmm.
talks. So
Hmm.
anyway, y'all join us for that because I can't wait to have a dig on here with us.
Hmm.
And then tomorrow morning I'm going to be on with Loki. So we can
Yes.
review with him and Dave Bob the Rooster.
Hmm.
We
And
usually have
Saturday
a
we
good
got
time.
VacTube.
We got
And there
back to
may be VacTube tomorrow after our stream. We're not sure yet.
yes.
We're not sure yet. But yeah, y'all make sure you join us tomorrow with Dr. Adega Outlaw. It is going to be a really interesting, good conversation. I am
Yep.
so looking for. I'm excited.
And we will be back here then, provided everything goes as normal. We will be
Mhm.
back here on Tuesday.
Yeah, after tomorrow and Saturday, y'all see us again on Tuesday.
Nice. All right. I am putting Steven's stream in chat.
Hmm.
If y'all would go by and just Arwena raid, we would appreciate it.
Yes, that would be awesome if y'all would do that for us. Arwena raid.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Anything
Yeah.
else? Oh crap. I need to get to hang on. Let me find it. Okay. Anything else? Are we good to go?
I think that is it.
All right. We're gonna send y'all on the outro with an intro. Enjoy. Mwah, and have a good one.
Love y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.